Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing, Thursday, August 4th. On the impact map, lots of monsoonal moisture the next 3 days, getting heavier in some spots Friday and Saturday as it shifts further eastwards. The real concern, fire weather-wise, is a cold front dropping down from the north into the northern Rockies. It will clip the northern part of the central Idaho mountains where there's still some residually low humidity, not critically low, not down to 10%, but maybe upper teens to near 20%. Wind gusts could be up to 35 miles per hour. Of course, we have existing large fires in some areas, especially the Salmon Chalice. I'll have to keep an eye on that, as well as some recent lightning. Main lightning was down south in the deeper monsoonal moisture. We've really had no new starts in a lot of those areas, just a few. So the new starts have started to come down a little bit. Part of that is the continued large precipitation onslaught, especially in the south and east, as you can see here. But you can see the dark red, how bone dry it still is in our far northern areas and some of our northwest periphery. It's taken a toll on our fuels. If you remember, we used to have this red area of less than 5% 100-hour fuels covering much of the area. That has since retreated out of here. And the 10-hour fuels show the recent moistening of the wetter storms that we've had up the Sierra chain, southern Nevada, parts of eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, still dry in some pockets, of course, up by the moose and the wood tick fire. And satellite imagery from yesterday shows interesting things. A lot of large fires burning. You can see them here in Northern California, Oregon, Washington, even in parts of British Columbia and Montana. And here the moose fire burning, but we are in that monsoonal air mass given by the afternoon cloud buildup where humidity is just a little bit higher. And we see the deeper monsoonal air mass pushing up from the south right now. Lots of sun in those areas. It got lightning over the Sierra. That sun will fill in with clouds later this afternoon, as will areas probably further north. So by this afternoon, there's a deeper moisture expanding, but still that somewhat drier pocket, not the bone dry air mass in these tannish shades where it's below 25%, but still in this marginal air mass. So we do have high risk for wind in basically just our Salmon Chalice area. And you can see those winds here, just the tail end of it. Most of it's further north, but still affecting those areas. Humidity in the mid to upper teens in those areas. Of course, higher humidity further south. Also further south, those showers and thunderstorms pushing on in, locally heavy. You see the areas in blue near half an inch of rain. It does shut down, though, as you head towards Idaho. Now on Friday, deep monsoonal plume into northern Nevada, much of Idaho. You can see how much more green there is on the map. We're not issuing high risk for lightning. The humidity shut off a little bit here south of the Idaho border, but this is the only area of concern. And still in that northern fringe, still in the upper teens, humidity-wise. Wind, not an issue. There's a precipitation getting further north, but again, not quite reaching most of the Salmon Chalice area, missing a good portion of the Idaho mountains, but deep moisture continues with flash flooding where you see these shades here in the purple. That's over an inch of rain just that day. Saturday, looking at drier air now starting to push in to parts of Idaho and northwest Nevada. So we have those areas there in the yellow, light winds overall. We see the humidity starting to gradually dry out, but maybe mid-teens in northwestern areas. Precipitation, again, deep monsoonal moisture in most areas except far northwest, just lighter amounts, a few hundredths of an inch. We'll see how this all plays out. This is the 3-day added up precipitation totals. A large portion of our area getting pretty wet, but again, missing parts of Idaho or even up here where there is rain, just a couple hundredths of an inch, more the higher humidity holding things down. And we see a definite drier air mass pushing in on Sunday across the northern half of the geographic area. That dries things out into the brown here in the Payette and the Salmon and Chalice by late in the weekend and early next week, but just in time, there's a new surge of monsoonal moisture pushing rapidly northwards in response to this low, pretty deep low with strong southerly wind flow, and that moisture surges up into parts of northern Nevada and western Idaho by Tuesday. So we'll see how that all plays out. And by Wednesday, that monsoonal moisture really deepens again across most areas in the green, except maybe in the far north. 7-day precipitation total shows that massive moisture, lots of rainfall, lots of flooding possible, and debris movement on recent burn scars in southern and central areas, but still just barely getting into our northern areas. So once we fully dry out from this monsoonal pattern, we probably will see continued fire activity in our northern areas. The 8 to 14 day outlook, August 11th to 17th, continues to show above normal monsoonal moisture for most of the area. So this pattern really doesn't go away anytime soon. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.